Welcome to Help Wanted VR. Let's continue my last save file. Hi, Candy. It's up. Broadcast has begun. Look again. Look again.
Hello? Hello? I wanted to record a message for you to help you get settled in on your first night. I actually worked in that office before you. I'm finishing up my last week now, as a matter of fact, so I know it can be a bit overwhelming, but I'm here to tell you there's nothing to worry about. You'll be fine.
Oh, don't tell me this is going to be done stupid today.
Okay? Let's see. First, there's an introductory greeting from the company that I'm supposed to read.
Can I reach those?
It's kind of a legal thing.
Bit buggy, yep.
Welcome to Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, a magical place for kids and grown-ups alike, where fantasy and fun...
Shut up, phone guy. Oh, Bonnie's gone. Hi, Bonnie. Foxy, shut up. Chica's moving. Hi, Chica. Wait, you have my video up? Phone guy, shut up for the last time. Bonnie's moved. Bonnie's down the hall. No one likes you, Bonnie. Bonnie's still down the hall. Chica. Bonnie's in the supply closet. Where's Chica at? This is very scary still. I'd rather not, because literally hum, 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 More candy? Here, have some more. In candy. Cat, back away from my wire! Luna, get your kittens!
That is Power Hour. Thank you for your company. We'll see you next week. Make sure you subscribe to Sky News Australia on YouTube.
Welcome back to Parts and Service. Foxy has been out of commission for, oh no, it looks like Foxy's proprietary servo motors are malfunctioning. It is recommended that you keep an eye on Foxy at all times. You will need to place new control fuses in the exposed receptacles to continue. Retrieve the fuse from drawer number 1 that matches Foxy's leg receptacle. To avoid bodily harm, wait for Foxy. Good job. Foxy has regained control of his legs. A gentle reminder, it is recommended that you keep it well done. The remaining chest fuses are located in drawers number 2 and number 4. Fix both fuses to continue. Good job. Retrieve Foxy's eye from drawer number 3. When Foxy's eye patch is fully open, place well done. This concludes all the parts and service tasks.
Suck, Foxy, suck it. You suck, you suck, you suck, you suck. I'm gonna take your fuses out. Hey, little sis, look at this.
Sixth robbery in 2 months. Imagine if this wasn't this close to catching the perpetrator.
I'm in danger.
With severe head trauma.
Okay, let's return Bonnie.
You know that. You also know.
Welcome back to Parts and Service. Oh no, it looks like
Sorry.
great job. Deposit the left eye in the cleaning receptacle. Well done. Now, firmly grip Bonnie's. Deposit the right eye in the cleaning receptacle on your right.
My thing is lagging so bad. Oh my god. Hey, older brother, you should get this game on your computer.
Welcome back to Parts and Service. Great job. Deposit the left. Well done. Now,
Yeah.
deposit the right eye in the cleaning receptacle. Good job. To open Bonnie's faceplate, carefully press the two buttons. Well done. You now have access to
I need to
Bonnie's
listen to this.
harmonization module. Press the blinking button inside Bonnie's secondary throat pipe to enter calibration mode. Something is not right. One of those notes is out of tune. You may push the button again to replay the audio check. Press the colored button. Press the blinking button again to verify your work. Great job. Bonnie is in tune and ready for his solo. Let's close him up. Simply replace both eyes in the same order that you removed them, then close up the faceplate. Well done. That concludes your parts and services task. See you next time.
Suck it, Bonnie.
It's called knocking. I gotta be on top of it. Not a chance. Give me one good reason. I can give you 6. 1 for each robbery. That's a victim staying in ICU. Let's touch it. He's still unconscious. Exactly. You know what the mayor said to me today? Her nanny. That's it. I gotta go undercover.
Time to do Chica.
Welcome back to Parts and Service. There have been customer complaints about Chica's acrid smell. Sounds like
Why do you have so
Chica
much
has
pizza
been
on you,
rummaging around
dumb
the
bird?
kitchen again. Remove all food particles from Chica's exterior and place it in the refuse. Good job. Make sure Chica is not hiding any other treats inside her beak. To open her beak, oh no, it looks. Avoid inhaling the chemi spray. Exposure to cleaning, disinfecting, and maintenance chemicals may result in respiratory problems, skin, or eye irritation. Oh no, it looks like the chemi spray is no longer effective. To combat the infestation, pick them off by hand. Return the cupcake to Chica's plate. Return the cupcake to Chica's plate.
Got you.
Return the cupcake to Chica's plate.
I couldn't pick it up.
Brush up on the basics. I want to protect that neighborhood. I want to put that.
Welcome back to Parts and Service. There have been customer complaints about Chica's acrid smell. Good job. Make sure Chica is not hiding any other treats inside. Oh no, it looks. Avoid inhaling the chemi spray. Exposure to cleaning, disinfecting, and maintenance chemicals may result. Oh no, it looks like the chemi spray is no longer effective. To combat the infestation, pick them off by hand. Return the cupcake to Chica's plate. Place the cupcake on the plate. Great job. Chica is ready to serve pizza and hugs to the kids again. Take a complimentary slice of pizza for a job well done. Go on. Take it. Eat it. Delicious. See you next time.
exotic butters.
Log in. Just heard from the employment agency. We need a new one. And they're okay with the mailman? Well, the last one was a woman, and that didn't work out, so yeah, they're open. They have a son, so a nanny could be a plus. What happened to us? Make them like you. What else in the case? Oh, forget these.
Welcome back to Parts and Service. Freddy's got a pretty good hold of it. Give a good job. Now place the hat in. While we're at it, let's make sure there isn't. Well done. Freddy's chest cavity is now open. Remove the child's watch and place it in the lost and found bin. Be careful not to touch any of Freddy's sensitive wiring. Good job. It appears there is a child's shoe wedged behind Freddy's music box. Carefully place the music box on the work table. Great job. To reset the safety lock, now remove the child's shoe and place it in the lost and found bin. Welcome back to Parts and Service. Freddy's got good job. Now place that. Well done. Freddy's chest cavity is now open. Remove the child. Good job. It appeared. Carefully place the music. Great job. To now remove the child's shoe and place it in the lost and found bin. Welcome back to Freddy's. Good job. Now place that. Well done. Freddy's chest cavity is now open. Good job. Carefully place the music. Great job. To reset the safety lock, now remove the child's shoe and place it in the lost and found bin. Well done. Return. Welcome back to Parts and Service. Freddy's got a good job. Now place the hat in the lost and found bin while we're at it. Well done. Freddy's chest cavity is now open. Remove the child's watch and place it. Good job. Carefully place the music.
What?
Welcome back to Parts and Service.
Give me a little.
Freddy's got good job. Now place the hat in the lost and found bin on your
sec.
right while we're at it. Well done. Freddy's chest cavity.
Chester, step away from the pancakes.
Welcome back. Freddy's good job. Now place the hat in the lost and found bin on your while we're. Well done. Freddy's chest cavity is now open. Remove.
Here's my mess. I got a couple.
Or someone put in the fridge and see you later. Don't forget, doors locked at all times.
Have a great day, Barons.
Welcome to Vet Repair.
Sis, look. can't reach it. No, my hand's glitching out.
Or whatever, just having to be on board. And you are?
Mariah Kingsley. Miss Mariah Kingsley.
Well, it's a pleasure to meet you, Miss Mariah Kingsley.
Gloria Mueller's been a nanny longer than you've been alive.
Oh.
Longer than most people have been alive.
And the third musketeer is?
Jesse White. I work for the Warners across the street.
Why is it so hard to grab? Push the button. Bro, my hand's just glitching out.
Welcome to Vet Repair.
Blue, orange, green, red. Suck it, Mangle. Suck.
A perfect 72 degrees. Good job. See you next time.
Suck that.
Shouldn't you guys be on the bus?
Mike messed up, but he's driving us, so he doesn't get fired.
Kids.
Okay.
It looks like you're making great progress. And more importantly, you're staying in your lane and sticking to the script, which is exactly what our risk assessment team was hoping you'd do. Please continue to enjoy the Fazbear virtual experience.